Hi, I'm your host Steven, and welcome back to the Aroundtable channel. Today we'll be talking about the latest film from action icon Sylvester Stallone, this one being called Samaritan. The film was directed by Julius Avery, and the writer was Bragi F. Shute, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it stars Sylvester Stallone, Havan Walton, and Pilu Asbeck. So forgive me if I've said their names wrong. My apologies. This is basically a story of... The background story is two siblings. One is known as Nemesis, one is known as Samaritan, who battle in the city of Granite. And during one of their epic battles, they both disappear, and they're presumed dead. And then after 20 years, this boy named Sam encounters this garbage man called Joe, who he believes is Samaritan, who has survived this epic battle. This movie was supposed to come out a few years ago. I've been hearing a lot about it. I was excited about it. I thought, Sylvester Stallone in the '80s kind of played like a superhero with his characters, Judge Dredd, Demolition Man. Obviously, I guess Rambo, in a sense, were kind of larger than life superheroes. So he did it before the Marvel age, as I'll call it. So I was kind of excited to see how he'd handle this and where they would go with it. And from the scenes and the previews, it looked more like a gritty action film, superhero film. So basically, remove all the CGI that you see from the Marvel and DC movies. Basically, I guess kind of close thing you get to is Unbreakable with Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. That was very low key and not, it was very grounded. This I thought was going to be like that, and I thought it was going to come out to the theaters. I was excited about it. I'm a big fan of Stallone, so I'm always curious of what he's going to do. And all of a sudden, they announced it's going on to Amazon Prime. So I was disappointed, but for me, it kind of saw it as a sign that perhaps these guys see that this is not going to be the blockbuster that they were hoping for. And watching it yesterday, I kind of saw that it isn't. I was slightly disappointed in it. I thought the only thing was that Stallone is great. He plays that underdog, that tortured soul really well, and he's underrated as an actor in my opinion. Look at Copland if you don't believe me. Great performance there. This is another good performance from him, but the vehicle itself is not fully realized. I think the director wasn't sure where to go with it. There's a beginning with the battle scene with the two brothers. It looked really cheesy, and half done. I kind of rolled my eyes thinking, like, what is this? Like, what? So you're really like taking comic book pages and putting it up there. So I didn't like that. The villain, Cyrus. I didn't go for him too much. I didn't get his motivation that he's trying just to be like continue Nemesis' work of destroying the city. I didn't get why he was so into that. It didn't work for me, in my opinion. It just didn't work. There's a good fight scene at the end, and I thought it was pretty good. But overall, I was disappointed, and it wasn't as gritty as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't as superhero-ish as I thought. There is a twist ending. I won't let anybody know unless you see it. It would have been a lot better if the film itself as a whole would have been better. That shock value would have been there. I think that may have been the saving grace this time because it didn't really have anything going for it. So that twist at the end went, oh, okay, there's that. All in all, I think it's a miss in my opinion. I mean, it's good, I guess, on Amazon Prime. If it's minus 40 below and you got nothing to do, it's there. It's only an hour and 40 minutes, and even at that, I thought it dragged, which is sad because there's some Marvel movies that go 3 hours and you don't hear anything. But other than that, I expected a little better, maybe because it is Stallone and I have higher expectations. But other than that, I'm gonna have to say only if you really have nothing to do that day. So this is Steve from the Roundtable. We'd love to hear from you. What did you think of the movie? Did you like it? You didn't like it? Let me know. If I'm off base, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. But maybe I wasn't in the mood. Who knows? But I was just about, I guess, all that hype, waiting for a Stallone vehicle, and I didn't get it what I thought I was going to get. So maybe my expectations were too high. Maybe I'll have to watch it again. But you let me know. And also, if you can, hit the like button, subscribe. This is Steven from the Roundtable, signing off.